St Ninian's is a community of faith, is a Catholic school, and we have very strong core values, and some of our core values have allowed us to approach Holocaust education in a very unique way. The Holocaust has been taught extensively in the school for the last 10 years, in particular within our history department, where in the second year we have a dedicated course to it, and also through higher history. As well as that, we've got within the RE department through looking at Judaism, and within the English department looking at select text. However, the subject of the Holocaust is much wider than that throughout the school. I'm a social subjects teacher myself, so within modern studies, for example, we look at wider issues such as the rights of children and the rights of other people in society. So it's taught extensively throughout the school.
The library, part of the work of what I do is to make sure that the resources we have in the library reflect the needs of the school community. So because of the emphasis on marking Holocaust Memorial Day, the history department had recommended books to buy in, and this one was one, for example, that we brought into the library. I also run a programme of library visits to our first and second years. Every first and second year class get a visit once every 2 weeks, and I always share a story that I think is going to be of interest. And I always like to mark days that we're marking in school. So although we weren't in person in school on Holocaust Memorial Day this year, in the run-up in December I was able to share this book, After the War by Tom Palmer. And it was a book I was able to share by reading aloud the first part of the story, and it was written about children who are the same age as the children I was reading out the story. And I think sometimes sharing stories in that way can make the situation more relatable. We've also very recently started a podcast in the school and featured this book, White Bird, which is based on characters from a really popular series called Wonder. And this looks at one of the grandmothers of the book who lived through the time in Nazi Germany and how she escaped.
Certainly with the creation of the Holocaust Memorial Group in S6, time has been set aside, and also communications has been set aside to S6 and to staff to ensure that pupils are able to learn about the Holocaust in a more deeper level. Furthermore, we've been able to again open up our doors to more external agencies. We've worked continuously in the past with Interfaith Scotland, Holocaust Educational Trust, Holocaust Memorial Day, but further to that, now being part of Vision Schools and being part of Teams calls and certain different group meetings and things, we've been able to open our doors, even just local authority, speaking to other schools in the local authority and nationally as well, and what we can do for level 1 and then possibly for level 2. Other themes that we're going to be getting involved in this year is part of the UK Holocaust Memorial. The first time that UK Holocaust Memorial will be granted was during summer this year, and it's hoping to be built over the next few years. Our S2 pupils will certainly be a part of that with the Foundation Stones project, and certainly that is just one example of many different initiatives that Holocaust education and Vision Schools has given us.